If you've been dreaming of writing a book but keep getting stuck at even where to start, this video is for you. I'm Blake DeVos, founder of Impact Group Publishing, and today I'm breaking down a simple, proven strategy to plan your first book the right way, without getting lost, without getting stuck, or without getting overwhelmed. So if you're serious about building authority, sharing your message, and finally getting your book done, this is your step-by-step starting point. Let's get into it.
How you going? In this training, I am going to go over how you can plan your first book without getting overwhelmed. All right. So if you've ever dreamed of writing a book, I'm sure you have, otherwise you wouldn't be watching this video. It is possible that you are overwhelmed, so you don't know where to start. So I just want to let you know you are not alone. And I'm going to break down a simple, proven process. It's what we use to help our Idea to Impact clients and our Impact Group publishing authors to become authors, essentially, in the industry. All right. And they do it within a year. All right. So, why most aspiring authors get stuck? Now, most first time authors, they never even start, and it's not because of the ideas, they've got plenty of ideas, but it's because they lack a plan and a strategy. All right. So, without any clear purpose, without an ideal audience, without a roadmap, the writing is going to feel overwhelming. All right. That's when you're going to second guess every idea. You're going to wonder if your writing is good enough, and you're going to stall before you even start. But the good news, you can solve all of that by building the right foundation before you even write. And I'm giving you that foundation in today's training. Step one, like anything, we need to clarify our why. Okay. So before you write a single word, ask yourself, why am I writing this book? And what do I want it to accomplish? So what that looks like when you want to when it comes to what you want to accomplish, ask yourself, am I looking to generate leads from this book? Am I writing this because it's a legacy book? Do I want to create an educational guide for clients? There's many different reasons why we want to write a book, and also what we want to accomplish out of it. Now, your why is going to guide everything, all right? From the structure to how you market the book later. Let's just look at two examples. So if you are a business owner, your purpose might be to start building trust with clients. That's why I essentially wrote Publish to Impact, to use it as a lead generation tool for trust. If you're writing a personal story, say about your life, your purpose might be to inspire transformation. Okay. Now you need to think beyond yourself. So how will your book help someone else? Of course, it's going to help you, but you need to think about the reader and put yourself in the reader's shoes. The deeper you connect with why, the easier the writing becomes. Step two is to identify your ideal reader. So if you try to write for everyone, you're going to write for no one. Be laser specific. So who exactly are you writing for? What are they struggling with? And what transformation do they want? What problem are you solving for them? So example, instead of writing a productivity book, write a book for busy young professionals looking to build better habits without burning out. Very different. Okay. You're appealing to busy young professionals looking to build better habits without burning out. So when you're clear on about who you're writing for, your content becomes much more laser focused, more relatable, and more powerful and trustworthy too. Step three is to define your core idea. So now that you know your purpose and audience, you need to lock in on your big idea. What's the main message your book is going to deliver? And what's the single transformation, aka outcome, you want readers to experience? This is when you can then just start brainstorming your ideas, look for common themes, and put everything into one clear, powerful statement. Example, simple daily habits can create long lasting productivity without burnout. Okay, so every chapter, story, and lesson in your book should support the idea, right? Step four is to create a simple outline. I have a whole outline template that you can get in the show notes of these YouTube trainings. But now that you know what you're writing and who you're writing for, you're going to need a basic structure. This is a simple but powerful framework where you've got introduction, chapters, and conclusions. Okay, so introductions where you want to set the stage, share who the book is for and what they'll gain. The chapters are essentially the topics of your book and the stories that you have as well. So whether those stories are personal experience, whether they're real world experience that's not unrelated to you, you want to break down your key ideas and your point into a logical journey. Then you got the conclusion, so you're recapping the big takeaways and offering the next step inside that book. Okay. Pro tip, your outline does not have to be perfect. It's a flexible guide. It's not a contract. Okay. So focus on creating a roadmap that flows logically for your reader. Step 5 is to set realistic writing goals. You don't have to write for 10 hours a day. I don't encourage it. Writing a book sounds overwhelming because people think about the entire thing at once. Break it down. So decide how long you want your book to be. And how you can do this is look at other books in your industry and the types of books that would be like yours. Okay. So decide how long you want your book to be. 30,000 to 50,000 words is a great range for a business nonfiction book. You don't really want it to be a novel. Break that into weekly or daily writing goals. For example, writing 500 to 1,000 words per day. You'll have a full draft in less than a few months, to be honest. If you're writing 1,000 words a day, okay, it'll roughly take you about an hour. Consistency matters more than intensity, so you don't need 6-hour writing days, like I said. You just need focused, consistent progress. All right. And step 6, finally, is to stay flexible as you write. So the plan is your starting point, it is not your prison. As you write, some ideas are going to evolve, some chapters will shift. It's very normal. Okay. The key mindset shift, though, is don't chase perfection, which means do not edit as you go. Focus on momentum. Trust the editing process to polish it later on. All right. So the messy first draft is designed to be messy. It's better than the perfect book that never got written. So the whole thing is to actually get your ideas down, your book down in a structured way, so you can actually go back and clarify and really polish it later on. All right. So my final thought, writing a book is simpler than you think with the right plan. So if you break it down step by step, you want to clarify your purpose, know your reader, lock in on your idea, create an outline, and set realistic goals. You can smash it out. You can finish your book. It's what helped me write 3 books in 18 months. Writing your book could be one of the most transformative things you ever do for your business, and your brand. Okay. You just need a clear path to get started. And that clear path, if you are interested, you can book a free 30-minute outline call. We'll go over your book outline in the show notes. That's where you can book it in. But until next time, thanks for this. I hope you got some value on this training, and I will speak to you soon.
Now, writing a book is not just about getting it done. It's about building an asset that's going to create impact, income, and long-term authority. And it all starts with the right plan. So if you want help mapping out your entire idea, turning it into a real strategic book outline, schedule your free 30-minute idea to outline call using the link in the show notes, because in just half an hour, you'll have a full structure mapped, your message locked in, and a clear path to finally make your book a reality. You've got the knowledge, you've got the power, you should have the time. See you on the call.